It's late March 2025. I'm visiting Steelhead Falls on the Deschutes River in central Oregon. The falls are not particularly tall, they're about 20 feet high. The falls are a great place to see the strong current of the Deschutes as it sweeps downstream. And the river has indeed cut a magnificent canyon here in the high desert of central Oregon, exposing different layers, colors, and textures of rocks. This area also provides a convenient place to camp while visiting the falls. To get to the Steelhead Falls trailhead, I drove south from Madras, Oregon on US Highway 97. Just north of the town of Terrebonne, I turned off of Highway 97 and headed west on a series of country roads. Here you see the juniper trees typical of the area and a variety of shrubs and grasses that can survive with little rain. It's about 10 miles from Highway 97 to the Steelhead Falls trailhead. Most of this is on paved roads, but the last section of the road to the trailhead is unpaved. I've arrived at the trailhead parking lot. The trailhead itself is on the right side. The road continues through the parking lot and then turns south and passes through an area where camping is permitted. This is BLM land and no fee is required for camping. Camping spots appear to be designated through the presence of turnouts for parking. At the south end of the road, there is a turnaround for cars. Beyond the gate at the end of the road, a trail continues to the south. I'll return to the trail later. I stopped at a pullout just off of the road. The only amenity at the campsite is a fire ring. My campsite is not too far from the Deschutes River. I think the east rim of the river canyon is about 50 yards to the west. A drone aerial view gives a better view of how close my campsite is to the river. With the river so close, it's irresistible to walk to the canyon rim and take a look. Here, the Deschutes River is about 100 feet below the canyon rim. In many places, at least part of the canyon wall seems to be nearly vertical. This is the start of the trail leading to Steelhead Falls. It's about a half-mile hike to reach the falls. Initially, the trail is relatively flat. After a short distance, the trail reaches an area where the side of the canyon is not nearly as steep. This allows the trail to descend and get closer to the river. At this point, the trail has descended to just about the level of the river. Here, I can walk down to the edge of the river and get a good look at the water rushing by. Continuing on the trail, Steelhead Falls is just ahead. The wall on the left side of the falls is a fish ladder that was built in the 1930s to help steelhead go up the river. After returning from the falls, I walked south from my campsite, headed for the trail on the south side of the camping area. This has a broad, flat, easy trail. Motor vehicles are prohibited. I didn't bring my bike on this trip, but I did see bike tracks on the trail, and it seems like it would be a nice place to explore the area by bike. I would note that there are sandy areas on the trail where a bike, particularly one with narrow tires, might get bogged down. The Deschutes is just a short distance to the west from the trail, so I took a side trail to get a look at the river here. Another view of the beautiful Deschutes River Canyon, this time from the area south of the Steelhead Falls camping area. I had pretty good weather for my visit to Steelhead Falls, but it is March and spring weather can change rapidly, as shown by this time lapse of clouds rolling into the area, and I did get some light rain during my visit. I hope you enjoyed this visit to Steelhead Falls. If you did, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.